Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. This is Tiffany with Small Town 6 and today I'm bringing you a very different video. Today I am bringing you a video all about my favorite grocery store, Aldi. I shop there all the time because for a family of 6 it is the most affordable place that we can grocery shop at. Yes, there are times I still have to go to Walmart, or sometimes I'll even go to Kroger for very specific items, and I do go to Sam's Club occasionally. But my main store of choice is Aldi because you can't beat their prices. So if you guys are returning or if you're new, welcome back or welcome. I'm so happy you are here, and today I'm going to share with you the top reasons you should be shopping at Aldi. Some of this stuff might be new to you that you don't already realize, and some of this you might already know. So that is what I'm going to go through and tell you the reasons that you should be shopping at Aldi. You can call it Aldi Secrets, but I don't really call it that because these are things I've picked up through all of my time of shopping there. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button. And if you guys, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell, just so you know every time I upload, because I plan to do some of these saver videos for you coming up with all the other grocery chains also. So let's go ahead and get rolling. So I don't want to put like a number one because it's not in any particular order, but we can put that up there if you want to. So one of the first things that you might not realize about Aldi, and I don't know at what point this changed, but the best time to shop at Aldi is on a Wednesday, because this is when their markdowns change. So things that may have been like produce the previous week, if they're going to mark them down, they're usually going to do that on Wednesday. So Wednesday is also when all the new Aldi finds come in store. And I don't know like how it is in your area, but in mine, people go crazy sometimes for very specific things. If they're a really awesome deal, then they will be gone that day. It's like one of those things that they're not going to replenish. It's like you might as well get it while you can. Some stuff you get lucky and it'll be on sale the following week. Not as many people buy it. But if it's a really awesome find, then you better go if you can go on a Wednesday, because we only have one Aldi within, I don't know, about 25-mile radius. So there's like basically 2 in our vicinity. But if you want those items, you should go on a Wednesday. Also, the sales start over on Wednesdays. So like I said, they mark other things down to make room for all of the new stuff. So Wednesday is the best day of the week to shop if you are looking for deals and if you are looking for Aldi finds. So keep that in mind next time you go to the store. Also guys, another thing to know, yes, you guys have these store ads. I'm sure you see them all the time. Aldi sends them out in the circular throughout the week. You get these, or you get the little miniature ones like at the end, like sneak peeks. So yeah, there are some awesome deals on these. There really are. But your best deals, if you have internet, which I don't know who doesn't, but there might be some. If you have a mobile device of any sort, go online to Aldi's website, because that is where there's going to be a whole lot more deals that they don't list in this. This is almost like just a little sneak version. But to get all of the deals going on for the week, go online. They don't tell you that, but let me tell you, there's all kinds of meat deals, all kinds of produce, all that kind of stuff you will find online. You won't necessarily find it in these circulars. So make sure you check that out. If you were trying to budget really, really good, go online and check out their site first. Okay guys, another tip. Here's tip number, we'll call it number 3 if we're gonna put this in order. Spices. This is something you should be buying at Aldi. I don't know the truth behind it. I don't know if it's 100%, but I've heard so many times over on the internet, on YouTube, on everywhere, that Aldi uses the McCormick spices, but they are half the price, if not, 3 times cheaper. Seasonings. Most things are 99 cents at Aldi. The seasoning, look how big this thing is. This is like $1. So you guys, buy the spices at Aldi because it will save you a ton, especially if they are just using the leftover stuff that McCormick has. That will save you big money. I have always bought my spices there. There are times that I would go to the Dollar Tree, but now that the Dollar Tree is $1.25, I only shop at Aldi for my spices, unless it's something very specific, because if it's some really crazy ingredient, Aldi might not have it. But for your basic spices like garlic powders, onion powders, all those kinds of things, salt, pepper, go to Aldi. Save yourself some money. Okay guys, so next thing that we're going to talk about is, most of you should know this, but there are some that don't even realize this. Aldi has the double back guarantee for the refund policy. And let me tell you, I've used it so many times. Not so much now in the present, because Aldi has gotten a lot better in our area with their produce, but there for a little bit it was hit and miss, and I was spending a fortune on groceries, which now I'm probably spending triple that. But I would have so many issues with some of my produce when we had other management. So I would always be like, what can I do about this? I'm having this trouble. You can return it. No questions asked. If you bring your receipt, they will give you not only a reimbursement of your money, they will also give you back the same product. Double back guarantee. You can't go wrong with it. I've never seen anything like it. So I would literally take a bag of produce, bring it back. They would give me my money back and let me switch it out for the good produce. So make sure you always keep your receipts. And if you don't have your receipt, they'll give you a store credit. But they are awesome with that, because I even bought like another waffle maker or something one time, and a little piece broke off of it. Same thing with that. They said I could get another one, and they gave me my money back because they back their refund policy. So it's called double back guarantee. Make sure you use it. Don't be afraid to use that. That's your money. That's your hard-earned money. So make sure that you take advantage of that if you are not satisfied 100%. That was another awesome tip I love about Aldi. Okay guys, another way that Aldi is awesome, and the way that they are able to save money for you guys in your wallet, is that they use boxes. You can buy bags up front. It does cost you money, or you can bring your own bags in, but for free. You don't even have to worry about it. You can get boxes. That is how they get rid of them. That saves them money. It saves you money in the long run. It is just overall economical, and it is earth friendly. So make sure you pick up the boxes. A lot of people don't realize that. If they've forgotten their bags, things like that, you can just go pick up a box if it's empty, or even switch it out. It helps the employees, and it helps you, and it's just altogether awesome. Okay, so let me tell you, produce is going to be the cheapest unless you have like a local farmer's market. We don't have that here. We have Walmart, Kroger, and Sam's Club. And I don't even go to Sam's Club for produce, not at all. Aldi has the lowest produce in our area, and it's usually the freshest. Plus, because they have that money back guarantee, they want to make their customers happy. So Aldi is the king of produce where we live. So I always say produce is cheapest at Aldi, but let me tell you what is not the cheapest. What is not a good bargain, if you compare it in prices, is their paper aisle, their toilet paper aisle. If you need something quickly and you don't want to run somewhere else, sure, go ahead and pick it up. But I would avoid the toothpaste, the vitamins, the toilet paper, the pads, all that kind of stuff in that toiletry aisle. I would just save my money and go elsewhere. I hate to say that. That is the one thing at Aldi that I try not to pick up unless I absolutely have to. I do like their paper towels, but I know my options are way cheaper somewhere else. So just do your price checks on those. That is just the one thing that I've come to find that I am not a huge fan of, is their toiletry aisle. But like I said, you can comparatively shop. Definitely check out their produce though, because I've never found any cheaper produce before, and I always compare it with the sizes, the volume, pricing, all that kind of stuff. So definitely pick up produce, not so much toiletry. Another thing you guys might not know is that Aldi's tags, all of their price tags in the store, have a different meaning based on the color code. Many of you might realize that, some of you might not realize that, but they all have a different color code. So like yellow, the yellow price tag, those are core items that are always going to be in the store. Aldi's is always going to carry those items. Those are things that they stock up all the time. So no worries about those. Those are things that you're going to find there every week. The red and white tag are the Aldi finds. Those are things that rotate in and out. They might not be there the next week. So you want to pick those things up when you can, because they're not guaranteed to be there. The black and white are seasonal items. They are very limited stock. So make sure if it's something you really want, I'd pick it up, because more than likely it's not going to be back until the next season, unless it's just something nobody likes and it'll just keep rotating through and be marked down. But black and white are the seasonal items. the blue with the yellow heart, if you ever see those in Aldi, those are their new items. Those are things that Aldi is testing out, they're putting out, that are brand new in the store. So you can always try those out. They have, you know, I've never been dissatisfied, I don't think, with anything I've bought from Aldi. And then green and white, those labels are self-explanatory. Those are produce. That's how they keep, you know, everything is different. And then they also have, you know, clearance tags. So make sure you look at those tags, because if it's something you really want, you want to keep that in mind to just pick it up. Kind of like when you're at TJ Maxx. If you don't get it that day, it might not be there the next. One thing that Aldi's has changed so much lately that is awesome for every type of diet, whether you're on a high protein, whether you're on a keto friendly, whether you're on a vegan, gluten-free, whatever kind of diet, or if you're just regular, if you don't even have a diet, Aldi has something for you guys. I mean, there is so many options now, especially with like their breads. They've come so far with that. They've got the gluten-free option. They have the keto. You gotta just check for this stuff. They've got the keto-friendly stuff. They have got something for everybody. I mean, I know that lots of people are on the low carbs, so a lot of people I've told to go there, and they're very happy with the items. Plus, you know, like they have the special bread. It's compared to Dave's Killer Bread, which is like $5.50 at Walmart, or $6 for a loaf of bread that's this big. I've heard wonderful things about Aldi's, you know, similar bread. So make sure you check out the store for stuff like that if you're on a specific diet. I know that they have the brand that carries the vegan items, or the Earth Grown brand. The Simply Nature are the organic brands in there. Fit and Active is usually the lighter stuff that is more like low fat or higher protein, things like that. So they have very brand specific things in there to fit your all's diets. I mean, they've come such a long way. You used to have to go to a specialty store in our area to find those items, but now Aldi carries them. So make sure if you're looking for that you check the aisles, because they usually tell you above on the sticker. And you guys, if you are worried about you know, chemicals, if I've heard all kinds of crazy stories and rumors and theories out there, but I know Aldi wanted to be committed to providing the cleanest items that there were. So Aldi is committed to that. I know that they don't use any harmful additives in their Aldi brands. They have no MSG, no added colors, no partially hydrogenated oils. Their quality is really increased. The way that they color their foods now, they don't use any of that crazy chemical additives. They use plants to color their food. So make sure you keep that in mind, that they are very committed to the quality of their products and keeping them clean and environment friendly. Okay, another awesome thing about Aldi is Aldi's Hot Finds. You will usually find this in the center aisle. This is where they mark down things that are already low priced, and you definitely want to check them out. I would like to call it the aisle of shame. That's usually where I end up, because I always want to buy things when I go down that aisle. But they are so much cheaper than you find at Walmart or your local store. So another awesome thing about Aldi is they have the Aldi Special Finds. This is like got the red and white on the aisle. It's usually in the center aisle. These are things that they are probably not going to have back, but they mark it down super low. They usually mark these down on Sundays. So you want to make sure you go on a Sunday or a Monday if that is something that you guys are looking for, because you can't beat the prices. Aldi already has low prices, but you can find even lower prices. I know our Aldi's Super Finds aisle is connected to our aisle of shame. So it's like one big continuous aisle of, you've got the brand new stuff, and then you've got your clearance, basically your clearance aisle. So make sure you check for that, because the Aldi's new finds come out on Wednesdays, like I said, and then the markdowns come out on Sundays. And then guys, another awesome thing, if you guys don't want to constantly forget quarters, if you don't want to have to buy quarters, they sell these little things online. They have them on Amazon and all kinds of other places where you can stick this little thing in the quarter slot and it comes back out every time. So you don't have to worry about using quarters. But I thought that was hilarious because I saw people using those and I thought, what in the world is that? But some people forget quarters. I usually leave a buggy for someone else, kind of pay it forward, because I just feel like that's the right thing to do, because I've struggled so many times forgetting a quarter. And you know, Aldi will usually, you know, if you go in, they'll give you a buggy. they're not gonna like turn you away because of a quarter. But you can buy these on Amazon, and they have them in other stores. In Amazon, in Aldi, they have these little key coins that you can put your quarter in and hold it. I know I've seen that on my friend Jen Chapin's channel before, and I've actually seen it in Aldi. So it's really convenient, so you don't forget that quarter. But you guys, there is something for everybody at Aldi. It is my favorite grocery store. Our family of 6 saves so much money. I know when I've gone to Aldi just in our area, if I spend under $200 for our groceries, I know when I go to Walmart, I've spent $400 and some, and I don't have anything to show for it. So, to each their own, but for my budget and for our family, we shop at Aldi because they have everything that we need, and they just keep getting better. And they are committed to keeping the prices down. When the inflation started going up, the VP of Aldi sent a message out to everybody saying that they were committed to keeping the prices sustainably low. They were going to be the leader in that department, and they were going to guarantee that their prices stayed low in comparison to others. So if that's not enough for you, I don't know what is. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope if you have an Aldi near you that you will check it out and give it a try. I know it took me a few times. The very first time that I was going to attempt going to Aldi, I didn't want to go because I thought it was just a generic place to go, and I don't know what my thoughts were. But when I gave it another try, I've never turned back. It's my favorite grocery store. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you'll give this video a big thumbs up. I know this is a little bit different content than I usually do, but I'm trying to save you guys money and give you reasons to shop at these stores. So I appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys.